Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a Big Finish review for today. So this Big Finish review, it is on the box set of the First Doctor Adventures Volume 4, as it contains two stories, which is Return to Skaro and The Last of the Roweliers. So I've already done my review on Return to Skaro, but I'm going to talk about the whole set as one and what I think is the best story out of this set. So for this set, we've got David Bradley doing the voice of the First Doctor. We've got Cleland Grant, who does Susan. And of course, we've got Jamie Glove and Gemma Powell, who play Ian and Barbara as well. I quite enjoyed this TARDIS team. Ian and Barbara were two great companions for the First Doctor. I didn't really like Susan that much because I really think her character arc doesn't really go anywhere after the Abominable Snowman. That she's just basically screaming a lot in season 1, where for this one in the First Doctor Adventures Volume 4, it's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I absolutely love it. I'm going to talk about the first story, then the second story, and then my thoughts on the set. So the first set is basically called Return to Skaro. So this story is set in between seasons 1 and 2, where the TARDIS team end up materializing back on Skaro, literally 100 years after the events of of the Daleks, you know. So basically, it's in the Doctor's kind of core, if you do include Big Finish as canon. So it'd probably go, for you, it'd be best to go from the Daleks straight into this one, and then to the Dalek invasion of Earth, if you want to have a big Dalek marathon for the First Doctor. I absolutely love this story. So we've got the Fowls, we've got Daleks in it. The Daleks have ended up having a secret block under the city, which nobody knew about in Doctor Who and the Daleks. I have to admit, I absolutely loved it. So a new planet on to return to the Earth actually returns the TARDIS to another place, which is, of course, Skaro, the home planet of the Daleks. So we do kind of see the Dalek city again. And, of course, some Daleks have basically survived, including one Dalek, aka the Dalek Supreme. So this is the first time we basically hear the Dalek Supreme for the encountering the First Doctor. And I have to admit, Return to Skaro, it's a cracking story. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love listening to this one. David Bradley, flipping out. He gives such a fantastic performance as the First Doctor. Honestly, if I could say who is the definitive First Doctor, it's definitely William Hartnell for the TV adventures, but for Big Finish, out of three, out for William Russell and, of course, Peter Purves, David Bradley is definitely the definitive version of the First Doctor for Big Finish wise. I still need to listen to The Outlaws, the new box set with I can't remember the bloke's name that does the voice of the First Doctor in that. I still need to listen to that one, but for me, I have to say, out of the voices I've heard for, which is Peter Purves and William Russell and David Bradley really gets the First Doctor spot on. I absolutely love this one. I honestly do. This is my out of this box set, this is my favourite story. Honestly, I just absolutely loved it. Return to Skaro, it's an absolutely cracking story, and it's just fantastic. If you want to go and check out my review on Return to Skaro, I will actually put the link on the comments section below, so you can actually sit down and watch my review on Return to Skaro if you want me to dive into a bit more. There will be another singular review coming out for this story, like I've done for Return to Skaro, but I'm literally going to talk about it in the box set, because this next story, which is The Last of the Roweliers, it's not the best. I mean, I've got two stories with David Bradley as the First Doctor. I absolutely prefer Return to Skaro over this story. So I'm going to read you what I've written down. So the TARDIS lands on Earth near to the Inuit and Filmia house, with the only witness a rare man. So what can I say for this kind of like historian story? Well, for historian stories, the only one I'd actually is my all-time favourite for the historian episodes has definitely got to be the Aztecs for the First Doctor. So for this story to be a kind of like historian episode, does it really work? Not for me. It's the one Big Finish story, I have to admit, it's a 1 out of 10. This is the only one so far I've listened to out of my whole Big Finish collection. This is the only one I'm actually giving a 1 out of 10. Is it a story that actually intrigues me? No, not really. It's not one that I really am interested in. I mean, the only reason I brought the First Doctor Adventures Volume 4 was because I was looking through Amazon and I saw the picture of the Daleks. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get the Daleks story. This Dalek story is brilliant, and this one not so brilliant. So if I'm going to say out of an average, what do I rate this box set as, the First Doctor Adventures? To be honest with you, even though Return to Skaro is my favourite story, I have to admit, the box set itself, because the final story is a little bit boring and a little bit dull, and I just didn't really connect with it as I did Return to Skaro. This box set, I have to sadly say, it is a 6.5 out of 10. So yeah, I absolutely did enjoy listening to Return to Skaro, but the final story, which is the last of the Roman ears, not so much. I'm sorry to say that, but let me know in the comments, what do you think of Doctor Who, the First Doctor Adventures Volume 4? Is it one that you enjoy? Do you enjoy Return to Skaro a lot more than Last of the Roman ears? Let me know in the comments. Please do like, subscribe and share, and thank you for watching, and please do join me for more Doctor Who reviews on Big Finish, TV story reviews, and other Doctor Who medium. Thank you for watching, and have a cracking day.